Hi guys, hey, yes, I know I'm late. I was tinkering with a lot of settings here since I haven't streamed on YouTube in a good while, and I forget how very specific YouTube settings are, even more so than Twitch. Mainly bitrate and making sure that everything connects to YouTube before it even lets you go live. Like with usually just with Twitch and Kick and Trovo, you just hit go live and boom, you're live. But with YouTube, you have to go through their setting first, and then you can go live, which is kind of cool because it's kind of like a extra layer of preparation, but it's also an extra layer of preparation. So it's like more steps involved. Anywho, what's up everyone? I am live. Yes, yesterday I wanted to stream yesterday, but a big storm rolled through and I just didn't want to risk it. So the stream got pushed back today, and I had a feeling too. I said watch, because Windows, both my computers, obviously being Windows, had updates. And of course, it was right before I wanted to go live. They were like, hey, it's time to restart your computer, run your update. And I was like, if I don't do this update, it's going to break something and make sure the stream is a piece of crap. And I was like, oh, I gotta run these updates, of course, because as soon as I don't, it's gonna disconnect. But then you gotta play like guess what Windows changed to figure out what they broke in the stream, which is a problem. Also, I hope you guys, I increased the bitrate, their recommended bitrate. I don't know if it's reflective for you guys. Hopefully it is. Like, I increased it, but I don't know if it's actually going to show you guys a better bitrate. Why? Get out of here, notification. I don't know. I really don't know. All right. Turn that up. But I do want to play some Diablo. I just have to hope that everything comes out looking as well, as good as I hope. I'm using their recommended setting, and I don't see a warning this time. When I started the stream earlier, it was saying, hey, we highly recommend a different setting. So here we are using this different setting and pretty much hoping for the best. All right, so we're gonna start up Diablo. I've been working on several builds. And I say I work on several builds, but I still only have one character. But basically what this build is completely different from the two that you guys, if you guys were following me over on Twitch, you guys know the builds that I was running over there. I was running a bone build, and then I ran a blood build for my necromancer, but I've changed it up and I'm using a completely different build now. Completely different. Like a whole different play style, but it's pretty good. So let me get my life together over here real quick. More so than it should have been. But I don't even know what. Okay, that's fine. I guess I hit a button. Let's turn this on just for my own thing. I think I'm almost at endgame in the story of storyline here. I do get easily distracted. Like my characters, I think the story's built to get you to 50, but I was pushing 50 before I get to the end. So I just fought Endario, and I know I played the axe out of order, or as they make it seem like I played it out of order, but you really can't. They give you things you can do that piece the story together. But I'm basically now, well, I'll just show you guys. I'm on Act 5, Secrets Bartered, Fate Sold. I finally got my mount. If you guys have been watching me play this, I was always talking about I don't have my mount. They were like, yo, it's in Act 3, and I was like, I did Act 3, I did all this other, and the way they wrote the acts are very confusing. They mean Act 3 in chronological order of Act 1, which then breaks into the other acts. And all those other acts you were doing were basically like story-based side quests, I guess. So they weren't the actual acts. So I actually had to go through Act 1 to Act 3. It's very confusing. They like, you know, a lot of the guys didn't explain it very well. Like, yeah, once you do Act 3, and I was like, I did all of Act 3, and they're like, it's the longest chapter, and I was like, but I finished it. Like, those acts are written, they're weird, they're very, very weird. So I finally got my mount, but I'm so used to walking now, I have to remember I have the doggone thing. So this build is not a blood build, and it's not a bone build, and I'm glad to say I've experimented with both of those so that I kind of understand, like, got a feel for them and saw what I liked. This is a shadow summoner build, and this is probably the most fun I've had with the necromancer yet, to be completely honest. It's probably the most fun I've had with the necromancer, because it's a little bit of everything that I like, and you're able to play it by yourself, and it's very good in a group. Like, I haven't tried in a group, but I can tell you 100% no group is going to complain about having this build with them, because of the amount of support you are going to be dishing out, helping stack not only your own damage but their damage as well. So it's an amazing build. I mixed up a little bit of a build that I found and added my own touch, because as a necromancer, your whole bread and butter is supposed to be summoning. And while there are pure summon builds, minions I hear in endgame content don't fare very well. Like, they just get melted. So I said, I don't know if I want to dedicate to a full summoner build like I did in 1 and 2 if minions are just going to get straight destroyed, and then your necromancer is left completely useless and defenseless and just gets destroyed, and then no one wants to do content with you because you're just fodder. So I went and leaned into a blood build, but the thing is, with blood builds, there's really no room for minions. Like, realistically, if you do pretty much a vampire necromancer build where you're dishing out overpower damage, there's just no room for minions. And the golem, while he's a nice touch, unless you're doing a pure summoner build, in 90% of necromancer builds, there's no room for the golem, barely room for mages. But I was like, yo, as a necromancer, it just doesn't feel right to not have some summons with you. Like, that's what necromancy is. So I wound up creating this hybrid shadowmancer, and it's a tree I've never used in any of the Diablos. For some reason, it just never appealed to me. It just felt so lackluster, and I guess it wasn't visually appealing. But now I've tried it, and I'm like, yo, this might have been the way I should have played necromancers all this time. The shadowmancer build is basically my Diablo version of a plague doctor. I curse my enemies, and I build up so much poison and debuff damage on them that they just literally get melted most of the time with me doing nothing. And I did sacrifice my own personal damage output so my minions could do it, because I'll show you the skill tree. Basically, because I got like only one more point and while the minions are a big part, they're not a huge part. They just benefit from extra damage based on how I've set my skills in this tree. Now, if I didn't want to do minions and I wanted to run this as a complete solo necromancer, I'd sacrifice the reapers and give myself an extra 40% shadow damage, and then I would run sever instead of the summon, and then, you know, you can use the sever abilities, enhance sever, and paranormal sever or supernatural, if you know, somehow you were able to squeeze minions into this build, or paranormal sever. But what I basically do is I'm just running it with blight. I just run blight, and the sever is basically the minions. The minions are my sever, because they're whack and everything, and they take arrow, because I fought Indario, and I fought Indario without minions, and that was a rough fight, like really rough. Like, she beat me the first time, so I came at her the second time and I said, let me throw my minions back in here. And I did. I threw the minions back in there, and because the minions can't be chained the way you can, if you fought in Dario, you know what I'm talking about. I totally destroyed it in that fight. Because the minions were taking a lot of the aggro for me, and then when I was getting chained, the minions were breaking the chains for me, and then they were making corpses, and then my own ability with Reap lets me make corpses, so there's always a corpse available. And your bread and butter of this is basically corpse explosion, and you don't use the vulnerable one, but you use the blighted, and this stuff stacks. It stacks really bad because each corpse is its own poison thing. So if you surround a boss or enemies with corpse explosion miasma blasts, they just get melted. And then you're using decrepify, so they're slowed down, they have a chance of being stunned, so then they can't get out the poison. Then you hit them with blight, so now they're standing in your corpse explosion stacks of poison, they're standing in your blight, which does damage over time, and they're decrepified, so they're, you know, they're stunned, they're slowed, they're taking extra damage because of your shadow perks. So then they're getting shadow blighted, so you're dealing more damage, they're putting out less damage. It's ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. And yeah, there's times you can kind of get overwhelmed, but that's where my one blood ability, my favorite one, comes into play. And it is now I can't remember the name of it, but blood mist, and you basically become invincible for 3 seconds. So like when I was stuck by the chains, I would use blood mist, and then boom, the chains, they can't hold you because you're not tangible. So I'd use blood mist, like get out of danger, and then on top of that, I use aspects that trigger corpse explosion when I use blood mist. So it triggers the corpse explosion the way I procced it. So that means all of my corpse explosions, I'm running away, healing, invincible, triggering all of the corpse explosions, which triggers all of that poison, and then I can just start over, set up in a fresh position, and I'm good to go. Now there is a dungeon around here. I'm trying not to pick up any more side quests for a bit, but there's a main quest right here, so we're gonna do this.
Hunting Elias. Pretending to study with him was useful to me. We must break his hold on immortality. He cannot continue to escape his judgment.
Yes, and without Elias we may have more success against Lilith. Where do we start?
Seek out Timoe in the marshes. She traded with the power in the swamp and received long life. She may have the answer to killing Elias for good.
Neyral and I will start looking for her.
What about Donan?
He has his hands full with the Soul Stone. A heavy burden to bear alone. Might be wise to offer him assistance.
Alright, go team go. We all have our jobs. I don't know what my... Oh, I'm supposed to go talk to the chick about immortality. Too bad I can't become immortal. But then the game would be too easy because then you can never die.
I think not. I have to take care of the Soul Stone. Lorith will be fine alone. Northeast of here is a Zakarum keep. We know hatred has a strong presence there. Perhaps we can use it to prepare the Soul Stone to trap Lilith. I could use your assistance, if you're able.
Okay, so we've got 2 things we can do. 2 things we have to do, actually. It's just depending on which one we want to do first. I usually always go for the closest. It just logically seems easier. Let's get a little speed going here. Yeah, and Given a chance, I will definitely show you guys just how efficient this build is. Like, yeah, I need to see the roads. Show me the roads. Can I leap across? Nope. I hope I'm... Oh, man, they make sure that... Why are my skeletons hurt? Okay, here's a good chance. So, already, corpses everywhere. And they just get melted. Just straight melted. And there's corpses already over there. You're always gonna have corpses with this build and essence. Like, you don't run out of essence, you don't run out of corpses. It's just ridiculous. And I didn't even use blight on that group, like, because with reap, your first hit's gonna give you a corpse no matter what. Like, it's gonna happen. And then you use the reapers and they're making even more corpses. So you're getting corpses like every, I want to say 5 seconds from your own attacks. And then the reapers are in between those 5 seconds. Each reaper has their own chance of dropping a corpse. So you're getting a corpse almost going on every hit. Somebody's giving you a corpse. Like, look at that. That was a corpse from mine. And then there's another 2, 3 from them. Like, we just barely get touched. So I decrepify, blight, and look at that. I didn't even reap and there's corpses everywhere. And then you can just keep corpse explosion and get your essence back. And everything just dies. Just straight dies. It's pretty, that's pretty crazy. But I actually hold on, guys. If you ever, and if you want, I'll probably start posting builds in the Discord server if you guys are interested in seeing them. Hold on, I didn't put this in the in my chat, so also, guys, if you get the chance, let me know how the quality is, because I can't, from my end, they're not gonna, like, I'm not getting any alerts, but I'm hoping that the quality is somewhat decent. Also, I've turned on closed captions. Let me know how that works out for you guys as well, because I have no idea. So I'm gonna put this on here because why not? But yeah, all I can do is hope that the quality is somewhat decent for you guys. I always like forget to do this before, well, mainly too because, like I said, I was fighting with getting this stream going in the first place. Nice. But yeah, this is probably going to be a series. I'm probably planning on doing several game series One of them I plan to do Final Fantasy, and I plan to do obviously some more Diablo. I probably will squeeze Borderlands back in there somewhere too. Like, there's a lot of game series that I want to put on this channel. Yo, what's up, Orders? At work, oh man, yeah. I forget you like your work schedule's like weird. Need to get some Diablo for this week. I didn't even know you got it. I didn't even know you got it. All right, so I will push on. We might swing by a dungeon too. This is why I'm so easily distracted. Like, these dungeons are like right here, and I have the hardest time getting necromancer aspects. Like this group here. Let's see what's up here. Look at this. It's just straight melted. And then if you just spam R1, look at this. Ridiculous. And then you just keep doing it. Like, you just keep doing it. And everything just dies, dude. Just dies. Easy day. They died. It's so weird that they're still standing. They didn't even know they died. And then, yeah, when your minions die, there's plenty of corpses to resurrect them, heal them. You're never hurting for resources to use your abilities. You run out of essence, just spam corpse explosion, dude. Like, yeah, you don't see what's going on, but you don't need to. You just watch those health meters just deteriorate. And you can still make orbs to heal yourself, so see that guy. And I have barrier. Like, I feel like it's a must as a necromancer to have barrier on your build somewhere. And this blighted guy is just being difficult for the sake of being difficult, because he could have died a while ago. He's just, ow. He was just trying to be difficult for the sake of being difficult. But look at these guys. Look, they died so early they didn't even know they were dead. Seriously, guys? This is what we're doing? Why are they spawning like this, though? That's kind of weird.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, anywho. And you see that? Everything died. And then still plenty of corpses for me to bring minions back. The reach that scythe has is, that's my ability. That's not even like, that's just my ability. That ability has some crazy reach. And look at that. Those guys didn't even know they were dead. They were just, they're like, all right, boss, when's our chance? No, you're already dead. You're already dead. The only thing about this build is there's so much utility. It's easy to forget the order to do things to get the maximum amount of damage out of it, especially when you're overwhelmed. And if you do this build by yourself, you got to know your rotation, because if you don't, you can totally die still with this build. Like, if you don't have you don't know your rotation. I'm sorry, what is happening over here? Didn't I just kill all of you? Oh, this is someone else. They're probably wondering what all this mush is. That's just me helping you out. Don't worry about it. Not that you needed it, but I didn't want to get parade passed by whatever you pissed off. Just like just everything gets melted. But what I mean is, like, how I guess for me works to play this, my minions usually aggro immediately, and then that's not terrible, because, you know, they'll usually pull all that aggro, which gives me proper prep time. How I typically like to do it is I will decrepify to hopefully stun them, and then I'll throw blight at them, and then by the time I'm done those two moves, one of my reapers has made a corpse in the fight. So then I immediately start corpse explosioning, because then I can spam like 2-3 blights and then spam corpse explosion and get all of my essence back. Like, you don't need to run an ultimate in this build. You could, like, you could do like bone armor or something, Like, but there's no shadow ultimate, and I understand now why there isn't, because there's really no need, because then it would be such a broken build. Like, look at this, I already have corpses, and then I throw a blight out there, and there's definitely, like, there's never a chance where I'm hitting R1 and not getting explosions. Like, you still do have to watch your health, especially in poison cases, but typically you're going to make orbs to heal yourself. Like that was a blight, because as long as they stand in the blight, they're taking damage. And look, I got my thing back, so we put the blight, and then we just spam that, and their health just deteriorates. Poison is still going to be a problem because it does immediate damage and then residual damage, so that is still a problem. Of course, I'm in a dungeon that's going to looks like it's going to have a lot of poison. Oh crap, Ola. And then they make poison so doggone strong in this game. In Diablo in general, like, poison is just so broken for the enemy. I also try to make this build where you don't have to be like right up under your minions for them to get maximum damage. Oh my gosh. At least they don't make poison last as long as they did back in the day. Poison used to last so ridiculously long in Diablo 1 and 2. It was ridiculous. Like, you needed to have an antidote. Like, if you didn't have an antidote, you were screwed. You were spamming your health potions because poison lasted so long. I wish the priest could heal you. Like the skeleton priest, like I feel like that should be able to heal you as a necromancer. Like, and not for like a ridiculous amount, but look at that burst of poison that did so much damage to me. Like, I can heal my minions. I just use the priest consuming all these, and it'll offset the, and then I grab the orbs for myself. Also, I have a piece of armor that I have a chance of dropping a blood orb upon consuming corpses, which is basically minions and corpse explosions. So I always am consuming corpses, which increases the chance. This dungeon's going to be a problem though, because that poison is so annoying. You can also spam your abilities. Like, I love that you, with this build, you can just spam your abilities. Like in other ones, you gotta have like management. You can't just spam all crazy like. But with this one, you can be a little spammy, and that's why it's become one of my favorite. Like, I love the vampire necromancer, but I love being able to just liberally throw out my abilities and things just die. Because I know Endario, especially by yourself, is one of the more challenging fights to do by yourself, especially as a necromancer. So the fact that I did that fight by myself using this build just is a testament to how strong it is when properly utilized. Because like I said, you can screw yourself up if you do things in like a weird order. Like, you should always have Miasimo on the ground. Like, there should never be a time you don't have it if you want to fully benefit from, and you should be spamming curse if you're not sure. And then look at that, see, he said low on essence, no problem, no biggie. We just corpse explosion, everything dies. Resurrect our fodder. Those little spiders barely get a chance to get to me. I don't even think Big Dude even got to me in that fight. He was so busy trying to get out the Miasma that he didn't even get a chance to come at me. I ran low on essence. I just R1 corpse explosion. Like here, somebody's about to get all right. Yeah, and if they didn't make me any corpses, I can make my own with my first swing to get things rolling. By the time that happens, my Reapers have made like 4 or 5 corpses. Very rarely do I hit my corpse explosion and there's nothing on the ground. Like super rare. I don't like these random I don't know if they're bugged or I just don't understand how they work, because I swear I'll do them properly. Like in this, like there's no way these guys are surviving, but it always says I failed, and I don't understand how they're supposed to work. Like, what do you want me to do? They're like, oh, kill this thing really quick, and I'm like, bro, everything is dying immediately here. Like, there's nothing surviving. I don't know how to stop whatever's happening to her. Like, I am spamming these. There's no way they're killing her before I'm able to save her. And I mean, if she can get hurt by what I'm doing, then there's definitely no way to do this right, because let's keep the wounded adventurer alive. I don't understand that. Like, dude, I was like right there with her the whole time. If you guys know how that's supposed to work, let me know, because I have no idea. I have no idea how that's supposed to work. I keep trying and I keep thinking like I'm killing things fast enough, but apparently I'm doing it wrong. So I'm not getting the best rewards out of those. Ugh. Spiders are like the worst. They're just the worst. I mean, I'm usually not strapped for potions, at least. Like every few while enemies drop them, but man, that poison is just the worst. I think that's what inspired me to make a build like this, is the fact, like, especially when these enemies overwhelm you, it just gets ridiculous, man. And you know that they were like, yo, what's the most annoying status effect we can give players to just drive them insane? And they were like, poison. And they're like, you know what? Yes. And make it last a really long time. Because who's running antidotes? Even though we know in every game that has an RPG element to it, you're going to have to deal with poison. Nope, you can stay right in that blight, my guy. I am done dealing with you. I knew it. Nope, I'm moving away right now. You really thought I was going to stay there? Ooh, absorption came right at time. All right. He's really trying to stay out of it, but there's like no way around it for him. Resurrect my things, get blighted, get a little corpse in there. I'm sorry, are you trying to ignore the damage I'm dealing with? No. He really tried too. He tried to act like I could take it. I could take it. Like, nah, dude, that stuff stacks up on you. You're in my killing field now. All right. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, it's just ever so kindly drop that like button, hit that like button. It really helps with the algorithm, and if you're not already, please think about subscribing. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. I do plan, like I said, I'm hoping to make this like at least a weekly series. Like I want to do endgame content. I want to do nightmare dungeons. Like I want to be able to like play with people to do more. So if you want to ever play together, like think about joining the Discord. Like all those links are in the description too. So if you guys are trying to be a part of the fun, check out the description. And let me know if you want to know like the exact stats for this build, if you want to like replicate it or come up with your own version of it. And I'll put it in the in our Discord server for you guys who are curious about it. It's really a fun build. It's a very involved build too. Like the Bone Necromancer build is not very involved. It's just like a one button spam, and I think that just got really boring to me. And when I have builds that are like that, I go what I call a build crisis, where I start not liking my build, because I'm going through it with Cyberpunk right now. And because they changed so much in Cyberpunk, I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna have to start over with a whole new V, because you know my build isn't what it was in 2020 after they, you know, fixed the game and did so many patches, etc, etc, etc. So I'm like, yeah, I need to just start over, especially because Phantom Liberties will be out in August, I believe, if I remember the date correctly. And it's supposed to take place between the main story anyway. So I'm like, if there was a time to start the game over and play it the way it was meant to be played and enjoyed, this is the time. I don't think though I will, maybe not live, maybe I'll do like a YouTube series of it. Like Cyberpunk is like a guilty pleasure of mine, so I probably wouldn't stream Cyberpunk. Like I play that more just for myself, especially because I take my time in that game. Like I explore, and I know a lot of people would just be wanting to get into the content of things, or probably find like my choices too safe. I care more about NPC feelings than I do like real people. Alright, let's see. Since Curse usually only lasts like 3-4 seconds, you just go around and you just spam that thing. They should always be Curse, because every enemy that's cursed, you deal more damage to. Yeah, so, and then when you do Corpse Explosion, you do like, ooh, crap. You do like plus 6% damage after corpse exploding or consuming a corpse, because you use Grim Harvest and the other one, I can't remember the name of it, but you deal like an extra 6% damage immediately after consuming a corpse, which is why each consecutive corpse explosion, when it's stacking, seems to get stronger, because it is getting stronger. That initial explosion is stronger. Oh, he just punted that creeper. Punted it. He was like, here you go, boss. And straight punted that thing towards me. Yeah, for maximum damage, you want to definitely, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You definitely want to do the corpse explosion and then throw the blight, because then your blight will do even more damage. upon impact, and then you just let the poison of it do the rest. I was kind of doing it backwards. I was doing Decrepify, then Blight, then Corpse Explosion, but you want that bonus damage from Corpse Explosion to make everything else. Oh, see, I just did it backwards then. You want that bonus damage from Corpse Explosion to make everything else stronger. So you want to do the Corpse and then the Blight. So it just straight wrecks everything. And see, besides the minions, because they're taking so much of the heat for me, I'm really not needing to heal that much. Because then you need to heal, you just run into a blood orb. And then when you're really in danger, like really, really in danger, you just blood mist out. Just zip out. And then while you're blood misting, you're still going to deal damage from blood mist itself and the corpses that you're procking off. Wait, what was I trying to do that I'm not ready yet? Oh, this will be fun. All right, let's keep him cursed. We do that, and then you hit him with the blight. Get these minions up. Hit him again. Corpse explosion on him. Hit him with the blight, and then just spam the blight a couple times, and then pop off on corpses to get your essence back. Curse him again. Hit a couple corpses. Hit him with the blight. Get your essence back. Spam him with the blight. Hit him with that. Corpse explosion. He's dead. And then all those things popped out and died immediately because there was still blight on the ground. So they spawned right into my blight. Just insane. Oh, let me get my minions back. And then you got plenty of corpses to heal these guys up with your priest. Look at that. That other guy gets healed right up. So you don't really need to invest too many points into your minions because there's going to be corpses everywhere to constantly bring them back. I think I put like a point. Yeah, I put a point so they can't be OTK'd. And then this one was basically just to get to Hellbent Commander, which I don't think is a necessity. Like, I think 1 point honestly is enough. Like, you're gonna be in the fray, but you don't have to be if you don't want to be. If you don't want to use minions, you would definitely do Standalone and Memento Mori, so that all your sacrificial abilities give you a stupid increase. So like I would take all of these points, like if I wasn't using the summons, I would take all of these points and Skeletal Mastery, and then I would put it in Standalone and Memento Mori. Because then their bonuses are increased by 20%. And when you look at what a Reaper gives you, if you sacrifice it, your shadow damage is increased by 15%. So then they're increasing that to 20%. You're just doing stupid damage by yourself. But like I said, I feel weird being a necromancer and not having minions, so it's more just a personal preference at this point. And with bosses, they do come in handy. Oh. It's never bad to have a conduit moment.
I'm not ready yet.
Man. Get ready. That was dope. I don't know when those guys died, but trying to fill out this map, make sure we're not missing. Oh, yep, enemies. Who is getting punted over here? Oh, crap. Okay, so now we know we go this way, and we're just in a random dungeon too. basically just for me to show you guys how stupid good this build is. Like, you could run, like I said, you don't have to run minions. You could just literally come in here, Memento Mori, and just do work. Oh, hello, what is that? Oh, I picked it up without realizing what it is. I wanted to see what that was. And then just spam your blight until... I'm sorry, did you just tell me to get over here? No, that's not how we do this. Get poisoned, my guy. Get out of here. Like I said, you want them to, like, your minions are fodder. They're pretty much your bone wall. They're your corpse builders. They're your bone wall, your aggro grabbers, just so you can set up all of this poison and melt everything. Just straight melt it. Okay, I'm just glad you were. Oh, how dare you? Don't you know who I am? I am the Shadow Summoner. Alright, you need to be cursed, blighted, and poison. And then just spam that blight. Just spam it. And then corpse explosion, and boom. And then every time you resurrect, you get essence back. Like, if you run out of essence, it really was because you just did things out of order. Or you just weren't corpse explosion. Corpse explosion is the bread and butter of this. I know a lot of people are like, they don't like corpse explosion because they feel it's too strong and it just makes... That's how I felt about bone spear. I didn't like I started off with the bone build and it just was annoying, just hitting that one button over and over and over and over. I was like, it didn't feel involved enough. Like, I wanted to do more. And I'm pretty sure at some point they'll probably like nerf the bone build because it's really strong. I'm sorry, am I at the boss already? I didn't mean to be. So it's a poison war we're having. All right. She's really trying not to. I mean, and this is when this build kind of shines because like she kind of trapped herself in the corner, but you got to be careful. You don't want to get yourself caught up in stuff because you can die. Oh, she's trying to pin me in her poison. I knew the boss was going to be like this too. The only reason I'm low on essence is because I haven't replenished it. There we go. Oh, this is perfect. Give me some corpses. I mean, as I'm killing things, it's making more, so... And, like, her spiders are going to have a hard time overwhelming me. The minions, they'll overwhelm, but they're going to have a hard time. And then, like, when stuff gets dangerous, just corpses, just blood mist right out of there. Look at that. And then resurrect all my stuff. I'm sorry, did you just disrespectfully yeet me? I did that out of order, but that's fine. Make my own, oh, she's stunned, I think. Yeah, you just don't want to give her a chance. I mean, they're trying, but then blood mist to heal yourself up, make some more bodies. It's just really just be calm. Use potions if you need to. And you just wait for your openings to cause problems for them. And then just trust your minions that they'll build stuff up. And don't be afraid to spam your abilities. Yeah, you see how, like, if I hadn't been spamming them, she would have overwhelmed me with her spiders. There's plenty of spots for minions. You'll get them, and then when you're in danger, you need a little healing. Clear the field. Just do blood mist your way around.
I need more time.
What am I stuck on now? Like, that's the only thing. Like, her thing, she can randomly get me stuck on her spider webs, and I just can't see it. I did that out of order again. Yeah, and you see that? They all just die immediately. And then when she's trying to overwhelm you in the corner, just blood mist out. Resurrect your bodies. And then, when you're not stuck, then you just push up.
I'm not ready yet.
That's the only thing that's saving her, is the fact she can get me stuck in a corner. That's kind of the annoying thing. That's fine. We'll replenish it. A couple of these. Curse her again. Blight her again. A couple more of these. And then when she tries to do that, just blood mist out. Everything dies. And then you stun lock a lot of enemies. Yep. That's why I say in situations like this, you just want to spam your potions however you need to.
I need more time.
The fact that she can paralyze you with that is the only real problem. Alright, you get my minions back. Like, if you're not really watching, those spider webs are annoying though. Alright. I gotta set off all these corpses like simultaneously. Gosh, that's annoying. She's got the whole field like pretty much covered, but she is dying. Oh my gosh, it's that stupid web. That's literally the only thing that makes this fight hard right now, is those webs she can spam. She's good at running away, I'll give her that. She's really good at running away. Here, grab a couple of these. Just kill everything. Yes, she's trying her darndest to overwhelm you. Can you let me go now? Oh my goodness. The only thing that sucks is I literally step out and wind up in a web, like, every time.
I'm not ready.
Grab some healing. Resurrect some skeletons real quick. Get out of that. Get some healing. Oh, did that in the wrong order again. Spider bosses are always annoying. And we just have to spam this. Oh, she's going for a last ditch effort, but it's not going to matter. Not the prettiest, but you're never really in any danger. I didn't even see what that aspect was. 100% betting it's not for my necromancer though. I'm getting all this stuff for everyone else but my necromancer. And look, I almost have all of my potions and everything back. You couldn't even tell that I was in danger. I didn't mean to run into the boss right away though. I really didn't. I actually meant to go. I thought there was still more to explore. Look at that. See, that a dead end was right there. That's what I get. The blind barrows. Should have called it binding barrows, because golly, the spider webs were annoying. Yeah, I probably would have died if I wasn't using, if I had been using the bone build or summoner build, I probably would have died. Stubborn fellow. Yes, I could ride through all of this, but I'm so used to not having a mount now that I forget I have it. Man, also, can we talk about how they really made sure these bears deal some damage to you? Like, holy cow. These bears can, like, kill you in, like, 3 hits. Okay. Solid. Solid. Dude, we are not anywhere close enough. Jeez Louise. Alright, we might pick up the pace a bit here. And then you think, like, you look at the map and you think there'll always be a road, and then sometimes it's like, first of all, who designed these roads? There's only one road leading to a spot. Sidetrack. Oh, definitely sidetrack. Oh, super sidetrack. I know there's a shaman floating around. There's always a shaman. Or someone that can do some resurrecting bull. Is it you? What you doing over here? You look a little sus, buddy. Gonna need that health bar to deplete. Blah, 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 blah. All right, good talk. Let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, what was that legendary I picked up? I need a one-hand. What makes this build more perfect is a one-handed scythe. I need a good one. Oh, this was a helmet. A magical bubble summon around you. Oh, this is like the amulet. Oh, that is so good. Oh, heck yeah, I'm gonna wear that. Anything that makes you harder to kill, I'm all about. Hold on. That's a good drop. I'm gonna drop that. Dexterity, yeah. Poison resistant, yeah. Iron Maiden. I like Iron. Now that's the only thing. It's natural stats are not that great towards the build. Like, you want stuff that boosts your shadow damage, you want stuff that helps your barrier generation, your fortification, but the ability is good, at least with that barrier, because then you can stand still and just spam. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. That came from like in my soul. Like, I don't know where that came from, guys. I'm so sorry. How unprofessional of me. I can drop this. I think I picked that up in like all the fraying and fighting. Anyway, right, the random burp up. Let's see. Yeah, that barrier's cool, and I don't have to waste my amulet slot for it because I'm using the one from Endariel. Blood skill damage. Good for a blood build for sure. but while you have a barrier active, I can ignore that range damage. I was wearing Vigo's protecting amulet, which has the same thing, but for the barrier, but I will use this. Yeah, I like Iron Maiden, I do, but I don't need Iron Maiden, so I'm not going to be slotting Iron Maiden. What I need is a legendary scythe, because scythes on kill give life back, and we need that. We need it. Need it. That is like a mandatory recommendation for this build. I will always try to keep the blood mist trigger, so as I get higher in level, I can only hope or find the aspect that'll give this to me. I need that. Barriers, this right here, damaging an elite, grants me a barrier. Almost a must. Absolutely. I highly recommend having that on your build as well. And anything that basically grants you fortification, extra you know, protection, boosting your shadow damage, all of that good stuff is like pretty much welcomed in this build, and it gives you breathing room to experiment. Like, all your slots aren't going to be demanding to be holding certain things. Like, there's actual flexibility with this build, which is why I like it. Like, if you need to respec for a dungeon, you don't have to respec your entire build. You could literally just move a couple things around and you'd probably be fine. Oh, is this a cursed well? This is a cursed well. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, man, that proc very quickly. I didn't realize I was unhealthy, but I didn't heal from that other fight either. Ooh, you guys are... Oh, it's that trap. I forgot about that thing. Oh, no, you don't need that. None of that. These guys are really trying to overwhelm me here, huh? Oh, there's lightning on the field. I'm like, what is happening? Oh, time to use my emergency escape. That lightning was doing more damage to me than anything. Actually, no, it's this daggone banshee over here. Come on in now. These guys are kind of a problem. Also, because I'm not getting blood orbs like normal. There we go. I needed a corpse under him because he was just doing whatever he pleased. There we go. Get that decrepify going. I got a little bit hairy. Is that thing still proccing trap? Okay, well, we don't need it anyway, so we can leave that alone. We can walk away from that one. We're gonna walk away from that one. That was an unnecessary problem. This is the trouble I get myself into. I have an objective, I go along, and they've sprinkled this map with dungeons and, well, look, there's a dungeon right here. How can I not go to the what the frick? What? Okay. Why? But why? Yep. I know, Mr. Oppressor. I know. But you're gonna have to die. Alright? That was a cool entrance you had. It really was. I'm very impressed. I gotta go sell some stuff. I need a good scythe. I need a good one-handed scythe. I refuse to not have a shield as well. Then once again, that's a personal preference of mine. You can really run the weapons that you want to run with this build. I personally always prefer to have a one-handed weapon and a shield for that block chance, because that could make or break a fight for real. All right, let's sell some stuff here. Two-handed. What you need is to get good. Sir, I am good. I am very good. Damage on distance, overpower. I'm not using a blood build, so I don't need this. Vanquish Dawn, don't need that. I don't need you. Don't need you. This stuff drops like candy, so I really don't care about selling it. On fire. Nope, don't need you anymore. Or you. Crowd control. Ooh, one ring of decrepify. It's still, I could be useful. It's still, but the negative 38. Overpower. I'm not running my blood build. Damage reduction while fortified. That is good. That is good. Could you do more physical damage? Fire resistance. Damage reduction while fortified. Now, if I was doing a pure summoner build, you would want stuff that increases your minion damage and life to make them just ultimate killing machines. I don't need you. Life regen is good while not damaged. And then damage to close enemies. This is actually a good ring, to be honest. I'm going to keep that because enemies are close. Life regen is always welcome. And increase to your essence so you can spam more blights is really, really good. I don't need you. Chance to execute. Nope. Essence cost reduction, all stats and dexterity. No, because I'm always going to want a shield. I will always want a shield. That's never going to change. All right, cleared out our inventory. Which ring is not doing me good? Oh, this one is not doing me any good, so we can unequip that. Overpower. I'm not running an overpower build right now. So life regen is definitely welcome, because what I want to do is be able to heal for just existing, heal upon kills, and basically it's debuff and melt your enemy while at the same time consistently healing and fortifying yourself. So you get stronger as they get weaker. It's kind of how this build is. I'm aiming for it to work. Once I get into the paragons, it's going to get very, very technical. But if you can run this build from beginning, well, I don't want to say from beginning to end. It's like a lot of the point investments come later, so it's more like mid to end. But then from end beyond, you're set. Like, and if you find your minions, like I said, if you find your minions are getting melted way too fast that they're just pointless, you can just then easily remove those points, put them into standalone, memento mori, and you're good. And then where your summon was, you can then put sever, and then you sever as your damage dealer, like your meat damage dealing ability instead of your summons, and you'll be fine. Like, you don't have to change a lot, so it's easier to adjust this build to whatever you want it to do. You want to go at it with minions, you can go at it with minions. You want to go it alone, you can easily go it alone. At most, you'll probably have to move like, I want to say like 8 points at most. Like, this is probably, in my opinion, the most easily versatile build. Oh, where am I going? No. No. I almost screwed up, guys. Guys, why didn't you tell me I was about to screw up and leave my portal behind? I should probably put these jewels away too while I'm at it. Let me put these jewels away while I'm at it, because I don't need all this stuff in my inventory right now. And the reason I'm not skipping dungeons as I find them is because I think the aspects are one and done unlock. I might be wrong about that.
This isn't for the fort for Akarat. Surely you understand that.
See, that's why I constructed this one the way that I did, was because I knew if I stuck with my blood build, that was going to change next world tier. And it was probably barely going to survive in world tier 4. That's why I constructed one that when it changes, it's not that big of a change. Like at most, I think all I'm going to have to do is remove my minions and just fully invest into the sacrificing to boost my stat. Because the way it's built is to have to minimize that stress of worrying about too much reallocating of stats, because I go through build crises where I like start tripping. Seriously, man, really? Give me, and then like boom, one. Oh yeah, beautiful. That's what we like to see. Like you just delete them. They just get deleted. You curse them, you blight them, and then basically it's poison. Like you don't have to worry about your personal damage output. You just poison. Poison kills everything. Now the only problem is I do mess up on what order I do things. On the later world tiers, I've got to have that down. It's got to be Decrepify, Corpse Explosion, then Blight. In that order for the maximum damage. I'm able to get away with doing it out of order now, but realistically it has to be in that order. So your blight does, you see how much damage that did? But when you do Decrepify Blight, you're actually taking damage away from yourself. You're not delivering the maximum amount of damage. You always want to shoot Blight after you've done your Corpse Explosion, because like I said, the way it's built, after you consume a corpse, you do more damage. So you want to Decrepify and then consume a corpse, even if it's just a resurrected minion. However you can consume a corpse and then do your damage dealing. Ow, you son of a... And then you get an orb and you heal. Like, see, that was backwards. Because I have the blight on my square, so it's easier for me to hit that, where Corpse Explosion is R1. But when I switched it, it felt so weird. I couldn't get used to doing it that way. And then heal. Okay. I think there was a dungeon like 5 feet from here. Or did we do... No, it was up there. How did I wind up down here? I'm tripping. Hi. Can I get a corpse? Thank you. Oh, you come to join the party, get another corpse, and then just spam blight. Because as long as they're standing in it, they're dying. And you just melt everything. Just straight melt them like butter. And then you're stunning them too, so you got that good chance of stunning enemies. So then they can't get out of it. So they're just standing in poison, blight, and you used shadow damage, which you're getting stronger pretty much the longer the fight goes. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's I knew there was a dungeon around here. I was like, I know I saw a dungeon. Oh, great. Hi guys, how you doing? Make a corpse real quick, thank you. Yep, and then just spam that, and then just get your essence all right back, and then spam it some more. Easy day. I gotta get used. Oh, and there's a shaman. Where's that shaman at? Spam, 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 and refill. Oh, he died. Oh, did he die immediately? Where's he at? Something's happening over here. Spam, 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 refill, refill, refill. I also got to use my elixirs more. I just wish it's hard. Like, it's easy for me to do on Final Fantasy because the way that you can set up hot crossbars in Final Fantasy, I have my button set up in a rotation, so I know I go like square, triangle, circle, X, and then I go to my second slot and do the same thing. And that's how, like, on my DPS character, I build up the damage, I go in the rotation, I maximize my damage in my rotation. I'm still trying to figure out how to like get that going in Diablo. Like, I guess I could kind of set it up the same way and then do like X square. So it'd be like reap, curse, corpse, light. But the buttons just feel weird to me. It would feel weird to me to set it up that way. So it's like I have to still play off memory. Because like I say, you want to decrepify, reap, corpse, blight, and you just do stupid high damage. I'm sorry, when did I lose a skeleton? That's fine, I'll get one back in like 2 seconds. So decrepify, reap, corpse explosion, blight. And then I can take that chance to revive things. Decrepify, reap, corpse explosion, blight. Decrepify. Honestly, they're doing all the reaping for me, and that's the point. Because then I can just, and then when I run low on essence, it's no big deal. As long as I consume a corpse of any type. And there's a potion right there. Oh, they gave me blood orbs after, really? I could have saved my own thing. And then just melt, 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 and refill. Easy day. There, right, and then boom, 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 boom. Melt, melt, melt. Rinse and repeat, refill, melt, melt, melt. Repeat, repeat. Let's go this way. I just wanted the extra money. Oh, he died pretty. Nope, nope. I'm sorry. Oh, that's why it was a stupid shrine. I was like, why am I not getting... Look at that. That is stupid. That is stupid. Oh, dang. They just straight deleted him. Oh, and got deleted while they were at it. Okay. That was a little embarrassing. They sacrificed themselves for me. I appreciate you. You did good. I'm proud of you. How about no? None of that. Looks like that demon's heart, though. Who's immune? What are you immune to? Of course you would explode. Always gotta be one that explodes. Their little tackle thing is so OP. Oh, he's stunned. That's perfect. Oh, there must have been a blood orb. I skip some side quests that will make me finish the dungeon. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with the side quests. Like, I still have a backlog list that I'm trying to get through. And because I see there's just so many, I just stopped taking more. Like, I'll finish them up at some point. Like, now I'm just doing the dungeons to collect these aspects. Like, they've oddly been more of my priority. I'm gonna need you not to do that. Oh, see, that's why I keep a shield, blocking those random things that enemies love to do. Oh, see, I did that backwards again. Like, you think it's non-consequential, but on the harder difficulties, you'll notice the power difference. Now, how I go about the Paragon could determine a lot, so I really will need to pay attention on my Paragons. But yeah, this is the build that got me through that Endario fight, where everything else failed me. Damage over time. Not to be underestimated. Let me heal these guys up real quick, just a little bit. And on my first swing, I make corpses. So if my guys haven't made corpses yet, it's no big deal. I make my own on the first swing. Like immediately, there's no way I don't have corpses on the field. And it happens like every 4 seconds. Oh no. I don't these Don't be a dick. See, he died and I was resurrecting things. Please don't be. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do this right. Because they don't actually help. Fire. Of course it's... He tried to trap me. This little douchebag tried to trap me. Oh crap, I did it backwards again. That's not good. He really was trying to survive in there and it was not working, bro. Yeah, it's fine. You won't be low on essence forever. Everything's dead, including my minions. Right? Did he die? Is he just die? See, how? Why did that guy die? He's like, look out. I'm like, I know I'm deleting everything. And he still died. Like, if my poison could kill him, I'm sorry. Like, I can't help you there. I refuse to change it just for you, random guy. All right. There was two freaking shaman there. I needed them gone. It's like unacceptable. Not gonna happen. Hi, got rid of you. Okay, you reap, spam. Oh, let me get some of these guys back. I mean, you can just be patient and just wait for that barrier to proc, and you're usually good. I love how they try to make the NPCs hang on, even though I know they're just supposed to melt. But they will try so hard to be slick and be like, no, he can hang on. Because I had Decrepify. I need to put that other one, and this is a freebie. You don't have to do it, where once the enemy's at 10% health, they just die. The only thing it doesn't work on is other players and bosses. Like once they hit 10%, they just die. I took it off, but I might put it back because there's some enemies I've noticed that are trying to be slick and being like, no, I'm still going. I can still hang in there. And I'm like, yeah, don't make me put that 1 point in there just to guarantee you die. Did he die too? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Don't worry, my guy. I got you. You'll get your essence. I promise. It's not a problem. We get you. Your essence is no biggie. Easy day, easy day. Oops. There we go.
Low on essence.
No problem, my guy. I got you. Look at that. Immediately gets all that essence back. Do I need healing? Just in case. Got an orb. Oh. Handle that, my guys. Nice. I was trying to remember my button order. I think that's the first time I actually used every corpse that was made available to me. Resurrect bodies to refill my essence. Boom. Problem solved. What the? Seriously? It's also good because you can handle mobs and you can handle 1v1s all in the same build. All right, let's go deal with this guy. Probably some poison douchebag. Reap. Thank you. Spam. Oh, and he got stunned. And of course I got frozen at the very last second, so I didn't get to maximize. Oh, you're gonna be a dick, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna be a dick. Well, get stunned. Oh, he keeps catching me with that. No! Stop moving into his line of... He's doing fire and ice, which is kind of annoying.
Need more essence.
How did he hit me with that? I saw no circle, but maybe I'm just blind. This man's over here making his own rules. Oh my gosh. I gotta let my minions do some more of that damage because he's being annoying. Like, most of those were just my mistake because I was just being overzealous. I could have avoided a lot of damage in that. Alright, we need to restock the potions up. Anyone got potions? You got potions? No? Alright, all of you can die in there then. How about you? You got a potion? You don't got a potion, you're useless to me. Oh, did somebody drop a potion? I don't think that was a potion. Oh, that's poison. That's not a potion, that's poison. There always is one, isn't there? There we go, you had a potion. You understood the assignment. Of course, all the healing was deep in that fight. Ooh, I know what this is. Problem. That's what it is. Oh, it's that fear. That fear crap is annoying. He really is trying to trap me in here. He's almost dead. There we go. Oh my gosh. I hate that fire so much. That last residual bit that they can spew out is like annoying. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Because this dungeon thinks it's slick. This dungeon thinks they're slick. They're not slick. I know what they're doing. Oh, Oh no, I know what I didn't do. The last time I was here. I need to do it. Or maybe I did do it and just didn't remember. I didn't go to the smith to break down, salvage. I need a scythe. That's all I need for materials. You never know when you'll need those materials, so I'm not above smithing instead of selling at times. All right, do that. And so is this one-handed? Nope, two-handed. They know I want a one-handed. They know. That just would make the whole build come together if they just gave me that one-handed. And if it was a drop, a legendary drop. Oh, beautiful. I mean, it would also depend on what the aspect of it is, but it's not like that can't be changed. Granted, you want like a good roll on a drop. Save yourself a headache. All right, hold on, guys. Where the deuce is my... Dang, it doesn't show me my chat overlay. I want it. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, please think about dropping a like. It really helps out and I'd really appreciate it. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to, for now, let's see if we can break the 500 threshold. I don't know if you guys can see it. I got that little counter back. Let's see if we can get that 500 threshold. Pushing for 500 and pushing for 1,000. And if you guys want to help support the channel, check out the description below the live stream. Definitely some amazing things in there. We've got merchandise. We've got podcast, the GZ Chop Shop podcast. If you guys haven't already, if you're not already a listener, I promise you guys are gonna love it. We talk about the tech industry, the gaming industry, entertainment industry. It's a very diverse, very entertaining podcast. Comes out every Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We actually just had an episode come out this past Thursday. It's a really, really, really good episode talking about pre-Flash reviews and some Sony products that are coming out. And then next week we've got a really interesting episode coming up because some stuff was happening and we actually got some requests to discuss these topics on our show. Some things about Amazon and a couple of other things. So you guys are into that stuff. If you enjoy the live stream, then you'll definitely enjoy the podcast, I promise, and you'll definitely love the stuff we have in our merchandise shop. All of those links can be found in the description below the live stream, so check it out. And if you're watching this live stream in the far-flung future, I'm pretty sure those links still work, so don't be afraid. Go ahead, click it, check it out. You will not regret it. I'm also trying to... I will be streaming on here more often, at least once a week, at least. I will also still be streaming on Twitch as well. So make sure if you're not already following me on Twitch, you can check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Projektitachi. That's project with a K, not a C. Because I'm trying to be an individual, right? Also, if anyone has seen the Flash movie, what do you guys think of it? I haven't seen it yet, so tell me what you thought without spoiling it. I'm probably not going to go to the theater to see it, just because the whole DCEU is in transition and is a mess right now. So, oh, Ritual of Blood, I can probably do this right. Right? Oh, shite. I think. I was about to say, how is there not a corpse on the ground? Do I just stand in the middle, or? I'm not sure I get the objective here. Oh no, this is giving up their bodies, right? There's two of you. We don't need two of you. You all can die, shamans. Chill out. I could have used my get out of jail free card to save myself a potion, but I didn't. Oh shit, I didn't realize that my minions were dead. Alright, who is just spamming this thing over here? Is it you, man? You are just spamming that thing, bro. I'm so sick of hearing it. Get out of here. Man was just spamming that thing. Oh, that that thing was just going. All right, let's Iron Wand. Oh, what? Oh, he blew them all up. I was like, what is happening right now? I was very confused by that. Oh boy. Okay, we should be, I think, getting close to the boss. He didn't stand a chance straight away. Why would you drop the money 15 minutes later? Man said, my treasure did not want to let it go. Okay, so I was right. Here's the boss. He's gonna just spam that. I just had to make sure that those can like be oh crap, my game like lagged out for a minute there, and that's fatal in Diablo. Hold on, my guy is handling weird. He's like delayed. I don't think Diablo was liking me. Yeah, my guy is moving weird. He's not moving the way I want him to move. He's moving, but he's moving weird. Like, my minions got him trapped, though. This is way easier than that spider fight, that's for sure. Don't worry, my guy, we got you. Okay, maybe that was part of the fight because I'm kind of sacrificial. Oh, that's for a necro. It has to be for the necromancer. Sacrificial aspect? Is this the one that gives like a bonus for all my sacrifices? We're gonna find out at some point. Okay. Can I find out from the menu? Isn't there a... Oh crap. Give me a second, guys. I gotta fight for my life here. Bro, it's just an all-out war right now. Like, what is this? What is happening here? Who is alive? Where's this shaman at? Like, I got no minions. Like, this is all me and this random dude. Anywho. Oh, come on. What is this? What hold the phone. No. I don't like it. Something's gotta go. There was too many of them over here. Hey, they all got to get erased. Erased, I tell you. Erased. Light. Goodbye. I don't know what was transpiring over there, but I was not a fan. And it was in the way of where I needed to go anyway. Yeah, we just gonna keep on riding. Pretend we didn't see that. Let's see. I'm sorry.
Something rots this place.
Oh, man was just straight walking towards me like he meant no harm. He meant all the harm. Said something rots in this place. This is just my own corpses. Oh, heck no. No, none of this behind the back ambush and crap. Like, where did you even come from? I did it backwards again. I'm sorry, was somebody healing? What was happening here? He really had no health and was still hanging on. I might need to put that point in that 10%. Because I don't trust that 1% stuff. Like, he really was surviving on no health. I just need more corpses, honestly. Oh, they're all stuck outside. That's what it is. I'm like, yo, where's my corpses? They're all outside. On a vacation for some reason. What?
That must be here for a reason. We should see if there are more like it.
What? I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here because of plot. Crap. I hate that fear, man. It's annoying because you run so far away and it really can mess up like a rhythm. Dead. Seriously? You guys are all just gonna keep spitting poison at me? Seems like the theme of today is poison. Serpent eyes. Keep on coming. I guess they'll help you as long as they can, not die.
have my sword.
Cool. I mean, yay. Just try not to die. You had a better chance just staying tied to the pole. Oh, is this gonna become a waypoint? I sure hope it does. It looks like it could. As soon as I figure out where the serpent eyes are. Spam. Oh, they vulnerable and poison me. They're trying to be like me. But no one can be like me. Who's picking fights over here? What is that? Oh, it's that, whatever it was. That old girl died too? Did the... I'll let them handle that for me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Thank you. Oh, this is like Endario, I swear. I can use the blood mist to get away from it, but I really just don't wanna. Are you kidding me right now? There. Good grief. That was annoying. And the people that were like, I'll help you, are already dead. That's crazy. They fared they fared better not being involved with me in the first place. What the frick? Can't see. How am I supposed to know what the heck is happening here? I can't see anything. Oh my gosh. I literally just couldn't see anything happening in there. Get your weird prong hand dang self out of here. They intentionally made it you could not see in there. Yeah, that's why I missed that one, because you couldn't see inside the freaking roof. The frick? Survive the onslaught? Stupid fear. I gotta get rid of all these other freaking things. Yeah. Lightning and them, that's a problem. I swear I got out of there, but they held me in long enough that it still made me take hits from that. Can you stop protecting that other guy, game? I need that 10% thing, because I swear they're bullshitting me with some of these guys dying. I see it's wow, I was gonna say it's a matter of pride, and then old boy threw himself at me. Yeah, I couldn't let what you were doing to me just slide, my guy. Not for long, you're not. Can you stop backing up, my guy? Just take the L. Yeah, the 10% thing, as soon as he got that close, he would have just collapsed, straight died. I hope we're getting close to the objective here. Bro, imagine being a necromancer skeleton. It's like, how long have you been alive? For an hour. You survived for an hour? Holy cow, man. You must really know your stuff. They really didn't almost let me heal just then, too. I noticed that. I had to hit that potion button twice. Oh my gosh, this lightning. Seriously? Correct. Oh, thank goodness for that shrine. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I've been stun locked by whatever the heck that thing is like 7 times. I don't know like how you can prevent that. Yeah, 10% would be great. That's not what I meant to pick up. Are we like getting to the what the deuce, man? I love how I'm level 49 and they're level 51. Any of my other builds would have got folded in this area already. Oh, of course. And they got that move that does so much damage off rip. That would have done so much more damage to me. Ow. Yeah, that and it stuns you. Holy crap. This fight might be hard. I mean, he's above my level too. Of course. I gotta be careful not to pick up orbs I don't need, so that I can have them when I actually do need them. Here. Oh heck no, nope. I'm getting back in there. Let me in. I gotta decrepify him. Come back, my minions. He's almost dead. I thought when he said it's over, I thought I died for some reason. And I would have been very, very, very. I would have taken like 2 legendaries off all of those over talk. I would have taken like 2 legendaries, or at least a legendary, over all those golds, yellows, whatever you want to call them. I saw what looked like a waypoint in here too. I think they're pointing me towards it. They're pointing me towards a waypoint. This whole town's gonna change now, isn't it? It's gonna be all lively. It's gonna look all purty. Maybe. Stronghold conquered. Versace.
Proper tools of vengeance. Have a look. How's
No.
it feel?
No. Oh, it is a one-handed scythe. And it does give life. I'm gonna hold on to it. The reason I'm gonna hold on to it is because I could probably give it a dope-ass aspect. Because this one does 40% increased shadow damage to enemies afflicted by Decrepify and Iron Maiden. Oh, to enemies afflicted by both Decrepify and so you gotta do Decrepify and Iron Maiden. That sucks. For some reason I thought it was either or, but no, it has to be both.
Give it over.
She said, yep, give it over.
Luck to you then.
All right, good talk. Glad we came to that mutual understanding. Cool. So yeah, cool, made progress. There's a dungeon right up there, but unfortunately that is all the time I have for today's live stream. I really appreciate you guys coming through. I will be resuming Diablo next week, so make sure you guys turn on notifications so you know when I go live. Check out the Discord channel. Those links you can find in the description down below, so that you guys get all of that information right there in the Discord, and you can connect with me. If you guys got some builds that you think are awesome and you want to share them, let me know. I might make a Diablo channel for anyone who wants to play together or share their builds. It's a very relaxed, chill server, so come through, check it out, hang out. We talk about anime, games, all of that. You'll like it. And make sure to check out the merchandise shop. If you want to support the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. Really helps with the algorithm, really helps us out. And check out the podcast. And visit me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Projektitachi for more live streams like this one. Anyway, thanks for spending some of your Saturday weekend with me. If you guys see this in a far-flung future, hopefully I see you in a live stream. But anyway, you guys have been amazing. I'll catch all of you on the next live stream.